Brian Harshman.
Spell your last name for the record, please.
Harshman.
And how are you employed?
I'm employed with the Indiana State Police.
And what is your rank?
I'm a master trooper/detective.
Detective Harshman, you testified earlier in this case. Is that correct?
I have.
And you're familiar you are the person in the investigation who listened to the phone calls from Richard Allen while he was incarcerated. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You also had an opportunity to view videos while he was incarcerated?
Yes, sir.
And so he initially started off, or, at some point, he was incarcerated at Westville Correctional Facility. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And during the time he was incarcerated there, was he in a one-man cell?
He was.
And then he was moved to Wabash Valley Correctional Facility?
Yes, sir.
Was he placed in a one-man cell there?
Yes, sir.
And then recently moved to Cass County Jail. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And he's a one-man cell there?
Judge, I'm going to object at this point to outside the scope. We never had any discussions about any of this during our case in chief.
Judge, this is rebuttal evidence. They showed videos of him at Westville and his scenario there. This is rebuttal evidence to show the jury that he was in the same type of cell throughout his incarceration.
Overruled.
Thank you.
You had an opportunity to view video of him while he was in Cass County?
I have.
And what kind of cell is he in Cass County?
Hycenaeon person cell in Cass County.
Now, in Cass County, he does have I'll call it a day-room with a table and a chair. Is that right?
Correct.
And the cell in Cass County, I think, is a little bit bigger square footage than what was at Westville.
It looks to be a little bit bigger, yes.
However, does he have as much human contact at Cass County that he had in Westville?
He does not.
Does he have an opportunity to have recreation with other inmates at Cass County?
He does not.
Did he have that opportunity at Westville?
Occasionally when he had outside rec, he was able to communicate with other inmates, yes.
Did he have the ability to communicate with other inmates in the cells next to him at Westville?
Yes. He stated in phone calls that he would have conversations with his neighbors.
Does he have any neighbors to communicate with at Cass County?
No.
And you were able to watch the videos from Westville, correct?
Yes.
And some of the issues he had there was that he was eating paper and flushing it in the toilet, correct?
Yes, sir.
Has he had any of those issues at Cass County?
I'm going to object again. This is outside of the scope of his testimony the last time he testified or anybody else's testimony, and the court has clearly instructed me to stay away from this time frame.
Judge, this is in rebuttal.
This is rebuttal evidence.
Well, that's what it is.
He could have asked about this when he was here a week ago.
Yes, he could have and he didn't, and he is, on rebuttal, allowed to do this. Overruled.
Did he, or have you viewed that he's had any of those issues while at the Cass County Jail?
Not to my knowledge, no.
There have been other issues at the Cass County Jail, though?
Correct.
Can you describe those issues?
Threats to staff.
Judge, I'm going to object at this point. May we approach?
Yes.
Sidebar conference conducted.
This is limited and they're trying to present their case in chief, and they're trying to use his testimony now to, essentially, to put this video in is what they're trying to do, and it's outside of the scope, and it's not. It's a 403 problem, exactly what you said. He's going to try to do with his own words, and it's, in fact,
I'm keeping it inaudible, but it's just in rebuttal of Dr. Westcott's testimony about that he was calm, he was a fragile egg. It's just gonna be that he's had outbursts in Cass County, that's that.
Well, I understand, but now we're getting into that specific, inaudible. I didn't have a problem going into the conditions, because that's these conditions, the solitary confinement, but this is on Cass, those conditions.
Would you, please, admonish the jury to strike the last comment? Thank you.
Sidebar conference concluded.
All right. I'll sustain your objection, Mr. Razi, and instruct the jury to disregard.
I don't have any other questions, Judge. Thank you.
Mr. Razi. Mr. Baldwin.
No.
Does anybody on the jury have any questions for Detective Harshman?
No response or indication from any juror.
All right. Thank you, Detective. You may step down.